Surf 102.5 Podcast.
Surf 102.5, and my guest is Pafi from Beautiful World. Well, well done for surviving the pandemic and the corona, and how have you been getting on during this tough time?
So far, so good. Personally, I'm trying to maintain a level of happiness, if you will. It's been quite difficult with everybody's got their own issues going on.
Yeah.
From the local ties, some of them, a large group of foreigners, especially the local businesses and the charity groups have helped out a lot of ties and have realized how desperate some of these guys are. The families are pretty desperate without the work, without the ability to make money, and you're seeing that more and more. And I think it'll be really visible in a few months from now.
It's going to take time.
It's going to take time, but then also, dealing with your own devils, with your own demons, as far as trying to keep yourself happy and trying to keep yourself entertained without drinking all the time. Trying to stay healthy is a really big part of what I'm trying to do to stay positive. Because
do you have a favorite sport that you follow or participate in?
In Hua Hin, I play about 3 different sports with 3 different groups of people. I play pickleball with the Hua Hin pickleball group.
That's good fun.
There's a great day group for a lot of beginners and intermediate. I have an evening group. So basically, pickleball you can play every single day of the week.
Has that restarted? Is that on?
It's all restarted. They're still on a limited amount of people. I think the day group has about, they must have about 60, 70 people in their group registered, maybe 100. But they can only, people come in and out of the country. So right now they can do 2 sessions, but they have to have 16 people per session.
All right.
Because they don't.
So there are limits.
So there are limits.
Distancing and things. Yeah.
And they play Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
And then I got another group that we play in the evenings. A bunch of guys get together and we play in the evenings, Mondays and Fridays.
And that's down at True Arena.
That's down at True Arena.
Yeah, right.
But right now, True Arena is going to be having a tennis tournament for the next 7 or 10 days or something like that. So they're going to be, the pickleball is going to be played at Old Immigration. There's a place down there, and we'll do some outdoor games. And then I play a little bit of hockey with or they call it floorball with the Swedes, the Scandinavian crew. Guy named Thomas is Thomas Anderson from Falcon Hills. He kind of runs that with some help from a few other guys. And then we also do a little bit of jiu-jitsu at Elite Fight Club now. And that's up off of Palau Road. A new guy in town, Augusto. He's a Brazilian instructor that's now taken over. So, yeah, take out a little aggressions and get a little bit of the...
You're really keeping active, aren't you? That's good going.
It's that or sit at home and drink all day. So
you don't want to be doing that.
No. Well, yeah, I want to be, but it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't really do much of those things. I do a bit of cycling, which I quite enjoy, and that's quite good exercise.
Well, what I've noticed is there's a lot more people out walking their dogs.
Yeah.
There's a lot more cyclers. We've got a lot of Europeans here, and cycling is big in Europe. So they're all out there with their gear and their cycle shorts and looking good. A lot of the Thais are biking. Around the Queen's Park, up off of 88 at the top there, loads of people doing walking and fitness. In town, I think there's a Thai group, and I think there's a ladies group. The Hua Hin ladies group is down there. They join the fitness. Sarah Dean, I believe, is one of the leaders. She is the leader of that group, and they do a lot of activities. They do Zumba classes and all kinds of stuff like that. So for the ladies, contact them for the fitness and things like that.
Well, Hua Hin's basically come back to life in quite a big way, hasn't it? A lot of activity from the Bangkok crowd coming down at the weekend.
Yeah, I've noticed, both in my personal work for obviously Beautiful World Furniture, we've noticed that a lot of the people that are still here are coming in, not as much, even close to what they were before, but people are looking to renovate their homes, they're painting, they're doing a lot of the kind of the cleaning house.
The stuff that they should have done earlier.
The stuff that they should have done earlier.
Exactly.
And that goes for the house, that's cleaning closets, getting rid of junk, donating clothes to Jungle Aid or one of the other organizations with Emma down there.
Yeah.
And then some of the rescue clubs, they're taking food donations. So a lot of people are cleaning out and adding new things, doing new curtains, doing new sofas. Even people are just coming in to get new bed sheets.
And it's just the right time to do that now, starting afresh again after this period of quiet.
It's a great time, and I've noticed, especially with some of the ladies, they're desperate to get out and just spend some money. Some what do they call it? Shopping therapy.
Yeah, I think so. There's a
So
lot of that.
just a little bits and pieces here and there, and we're waiting still for a lot of projects that we're working with throughout Hua Hin. The people can't come in. They bought the house. They've chosen a lot of their furniture, but they can't physically come back.
Because
You
they
know?
can't get a flight.
They can't
right?
get a flight,
Yeah.
and Thailand's still closed, obviously, to some of the
nice.
international travelers. So we'll be dealing with a lot of them. So I'm very hopeful for the future
next
because
few
I know there's deals already in the tank
Okay.
that are
Yeah.
coming through that we have to work with, and then spending some time with the locals and our old customers. We've been in business for 14 years.
Sure.
So working with them and really, I try to go out now more and more. It's difficult because I spend a lot of money. But going to old restaurants, people that you haven't seen. The Italian restaurant in town, I've been down there. You know, you go to a couple of bars here and there. Even the little mom and pop shops that I haven't been to in a while.
Yeah.
You know, go back and you know.
I
kinda
noticed
support
also
them.
that May's Kitchen has moved. Were you aware? Do you know May's Kitchen?
You know, I used to go there all the time, but then I always
They
get
do
trapped
great
in where
fish
to go.
and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips. They do great food down there.
And Kun May and Paul, who run that, they've moved and they've taken over 19th Hole now.
Oh, have they?
Because the owner of 19th Hole passed away a few months ago.
19 holes up on
Up
Palu.
on Hin Lek Phai.
Oh,
So
you
that's
know
where
what?
May's Kitchen is now.
Okay, well, I will. One
gotta
of
go check
one of,
it
one
out.
of the fitness places I hang out is
All right.
also up in that area. But there's a lot of restaurants and I've been taking a lot of more takeaway food and prepared meals. I used to do a lot more healthy meals, but unfortunately, no one's really doing the healthy meals.
Right.
But they're doing the comfort meals: mashed potatoes, pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah.
Barbecue ribs, Swedish meatballs, and gravy.
Love
and
it.
Mashed potato, but you know.
But it's not so healthy. Right?
Oh, it's you
Well,
just
there we
but it's delicious. And it
We
feels
better
good.
wrap it up. And I know
sure.
that you've got a bit of a sale on here at Beautiful World.
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
right now, obviously, since it's a little bit slower, we are doing stock clearance sales. So we still have a lot of products. We have beds, we have sofas, mattresses, and one of our specialty is the outdoor furniture. We have some great sets of outdoor furniture, sofa sets, basically discounted down. A 3-seat, a 2-seat, an armchair, and a coffee table.
Yeah.
74,000
For the whole package.
for the whole
right.
package.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
that's all right.
some of the best quality furniture,
Yeah.
not only in Thailand but in the world, because of the long guarantees of the Halaro fabric that we use. So
Excellent.
come on down and take a look.
Beautiful World on Soy 112. Thanks
Soy
a lot,
112.
Pafi. Good to talk.
Thank you for having me.
Surf 102.5 Podcast.